Hey, this is Erich Hunter here, and I want to show you something really cool, how to take care of your pendulums. So, as many of you know, I'm a pendulum healer, and if you use a pendulum, like a brass pendulum, when you first get it, the pendulum will be very shiny and beautiful, but then after a while, the pendulum will start to dull and it won't look as nice anymore. So, what you want to do is you want to be able to polish the pendulum so that it looks more attractive again. And this is really for aesthetics. It doesn't affect the function of the pendulum at all. But if you have a pendulum collection, it's nice if they look good. So this here is the Renova pendulum sold by Intuitive Dowsing, and I'll put a link below. It's a great pendulum to use for dowsing and for healing work. And so what you can do is you can take what's called a sunshine cloth or a polishing cloth, and there are different brands that you can purchase, and they all do the same thing. They polish the brass, and it's very simple. So you just take the cloth, and it comes in like a little container, and then you just take the pendulum and you just start wiping it, and you'll see like immediately it starts to get more shiny here. So you just take this thing and just wipe it. And if the cloth is a good cloth, you'll see that it starts to get this black, like soot all over it almost. And you just kind of do this, and it takes a few minutes. You just kind of polish and wipe and wipe. And, you try to get as best you can into all the little crevices. See, and it just takes a little while. It takes a little bit of elbow grease to do this. But it's not hard by any means. And the cloth itself doesn't have any like weird odors or anything like that, and seems fairly non-toxic. I've been using them for a while and I haven't noticed any negative effects for myself, but I guess if you really wanted to, you could maybe wear rubber gloves when you do this. So if you look, the pendulum is already starting to become more shiny. It was very dull when I first started, and now it's starting to get shiny. And if you do this for, like 5 or 10 minutes, the pendulum will be shining almost like a piece of gold. It will just look totally gorgeous. And so, like I said, this is something that, you don't need to do this ever with a brass pendulum, but it's just kind of nice when you do it, because it makes, if you have a pendulum collection, and let's say you're doing healing work for people and they come to your healing space and they see you using your pendulum, if you have a pendulum that's shiny, it's much more attractive than one that's dull. And so it's aesthetically very nice, and it also makes you feel good about your healing work, that you're, taking care of your pendulum. See how it's starting to shine like a piece of gold? And you take care of your equipment, and it kind of gives you time to appreciate the beauty of the pendulums that you have. So like I said, it's just a matter of just continuously doing this. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. This is almost done though, actually. It's pretty fast, the process. And when you are done, it will just look like a totally brand new pendulum. So I hope that was helpful and kind of just a fun little tip for you there. And if you have any questions about it, please, send me an email or make a comment below. I have a pendulum healing group on Facebook called Pendulum Healing Radiothesia. I also have the Pendulum Healing Learning Lab, where you can request free pendulum healings from other people who are studying the pendulum. Well, thank you very much for watching this video today, and I hope it was very helpful. See how shiny it is? I love it. It's amazing. It looks so much better than it did before. Okay, have a great day. Bye.